Welcome everyone, you are watching Code with Hafiz. In today's session we are going to cover what is ORM and QuerySet in Django. Let's start today's session. If you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. So what is ORM? ORM stands for Object Relational Mapper. Object Relational Mapper or ORM, which enables application to interact with database such as SQLite, MySQL and PostgreSQL or Oracle. So the ORM which enables application to interact with database. So what is the purpose of ORM in Django? In Django, the purpose of ORM is to interact with the Django application to the database such as SQLite, MySQL, PostgreSQL or Oracle. So ORMs automatically create a database. How ORM working? ORMs in Django automatically create a database schema from defined classes or models. Guys, please note this point. ORMs automatically create a database from defined classes or models, which we define in models.py. So ORMs automatically create a database schema from defined classes or models. It generates SQL from Python code for a particular database, which means developers do not need to write SQL code. So the advantage of using the ORM, it is easy to make it. It is easier for developer to not write SQL code, the complex query. With the help of our ORM, automatically create a database schema from the defined classes or models. So with the help of defined models, ORM automatically create a database schema. So it generates SQL from Python code. So the ORM generate SQL from Python code. So what is ORM? ORM interact with database. The next thing, ORM automatically create a database from the defined model classes. And the third point, it generates SQL from Python code for a particular database, which means developer do not need to write SQL code. ORM maps object attribute to respective table fields. It is easier to change the database if we use ORMs. Hence project becomes more portable. If we use ORM in our project, it is easier to change the database if we need. After creating in the initial stage of database, if we modify our database, then no worries, then we are easy to change our database with the help of ORM. So Django ORM is just a way to create SQL to query and manipulate your database and get result in a Pythonic fashion. ORMs use connectors to connect database with a web application. ORM use what? ORM use connector to connect database with a web application. This is about ORM. If you know, we build application in Django. In Django, we have to connect with database. So we do this with the help of ORM. So when we interact with database with Django, we use ORM, object relational mapping. This is automatically create a database schema from the models. In this given example, as you see, we have a model we created in models.py. Assume this, we have a model as you see here with name class student. Models.model, we have STUID, student name, student email and student pass. So STU pass, these are the shortcut for variables to store password, student email, student name and student ID and the respected field. Model for integer field, for UID, for ID of student we have integer field, for name of student we use character field and email we use email field, and so on. So create table enroll student ID integer not null primary key, auto increment student integer not null. So this will be done with the help of ORM. On the backend side, we just create the Python code. As you see, it generates SQL from Python code. So in models.py we have a Python code. So using the ORM automatically create a database with the help of this Python code. generate SQL from Python code for particular database. We have a particular database, in this case the student. As you see in this example, we have a particular database. With the help of this model, we are going to create a database with name student and the table name enroll student. As you see, create table enroll underscore student, and if you see, after that we will find the table in database IDs, student ID, student name, student email, and student pass. So with the help of ORM, the things are so simple. Just write Python code. ORM will take responsibility to create SQL queries and database table for you. So the next is, what is QuerySet in Django? We covered the ORM, and now it's time to cover what is QuerySet in Django. A QuerySet can be defined as a list containing all those objects we have created using the Django model in our previous session. QuerySets allow you to read the data from the database, filter and order it. So what is the purpose of QuerySet? QuerySet allow you to read the data from the database, filter it and order it. QuerySets are generally associated with CRUD application. So basically the QuerySets are generally associated with CRUD application. A QuerySet can be defined as a list containing all those objects. If you remember, we create student.objects.model.all, which will get the all data from the database. So QuerySets allow, this point is saying QuerySet allow you to read the data from the database, filter it and order it. So the QuerySet can be defined as a list containing all those objects we have created using the Django model. I hope this will make sense for you. If any doubt till now, please comment it. I am here to teach you Django in simplest and easy way. Thanks for watching.